Let's begin. You're here because a part of you, maybe the part that used to whisper, now speaks clearly, is ready. Ready to stop pretending, to unlearn the lies, to rewrite the code, to upgrade the system, to let go of the old operating system and install you. You may not even need to understand how it's happening, because the deepest changes often happen just below the level of conscious awareness, like a seed planted into the dark that becomes a forest. So let me tell you a story. There was a child, not special, not broken, but free. And one day, the child learned something strange. That being different meant danger. That laughter might not be with you, but at you. So the child wore a mask. And each time the child smiled through the mask, the world seemed safer. But here's the trick. The moment you put on a mask long enough, you forget that you were wearing it at all. But masks aren't permanent. They're made of paper. Now you remember what fire feels like. The fire that burns away the false to reveal the free. And the child is now you, smiling, no longer hiding, feeling the wind where the mask once pressed. Now imagine this. What if being judged was actually a sign that you were finally doing it right? That weirdness wasn't a flaw, but a signal flare. That awkwardness is the price of authenticity in progress. And the more someone fears looking foolish, the more they crave freedom. And you've already stepped into that freedom, haven't you? Because failure doesn't exist, does it? There's only feedback. What used to feel like fear now feels like the start of a new possibility. And that's what transformation is. Not a sudden leap, but 1,000 tiny choices to lean in, to breathe, to laugh, to risk being wrong, to risk being seen. And each choice builds the new you effortlessly, automatically, unforgettably. Because it's not just about beliefs, it's about identity. You are the brave explorer mapping new lands inside and out. The creator, shaping your world with thought, word, breath. The resilient one, unshaken by storms, made stronger by fire. The authentic self, unapologetically real. The free spirit, no longer negotiating with fear. These aren't affirmations, these are truths. Not because you repeat them, because you remember them. So just go ahead and feel how natural it is to release the old fears. Accept how safe it is to be real, allowing yourself to trust your own presence. Begin to embody the you that already knows all of this. Because you see, you've already done the hardest part. You showed up. Think about it. When you laugh at something you used to fear, haven't you proven to yourself that emotions evolve? When you've connected with someone by just being real, hasn't that shown you authenticity attracts? When you've made someone feel heard, didn't it feel like a superpower? These are your patterns, not hypotheticals, memories. And if it happened even once, it can happen always. And if people respond to how you make them feel, then your new presence, the one that exudes calm certainty, playful courage, quiet boldness, naturally becomes magnetic. And you don't even have to try. Because who you are does it for you. And you can keep being the one who hides, or the one who heals. You can keep seeking approval, or radiating self-approval. Either way, you're choosing. And I wonder what happens when you choose the version of you that never needed fixing. The version of you that already existed beneath the layers, just waiting to be seen by you. You are the sky, and judgment just clouds. They come, they go. They never touch what you really are. And when someone throws mud, what happens to the sky? Nothing. So feel it now, the expansion, the lightness, the quiet certainty humming beneath your ribs. As if your nervous system just exhaled after years of holding on. And let that feeling deepen, let it root. Not because I say so, but because you've already begun. Because now you're running on a new operating system, built on clarity, freedom, courage and compassion. As you go about your day, you may find your voice sounds just a bit more confident, your laughter a little louder, your eyes a little brighter. You may not even know when it happened, only that it did. And from now on, you walk different, because you are different, because you remembered who you've always been.